the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
Inspector General of Police, Dr. George Ekufu Dampare, na Yebekaya NPP Amanyuko no na appointed Dr. George Ekufu Dampare, but se osha election no na obisa won se enti Ghana Police Service ti asepa na NDC Amanyuko no etimi team MPP Amanyuko ni bi inside fa won echipa etimi eje some of their seat ebi ohokra video ni betwa bonten a NDC Amanyuko ni mabun timi fa ballot box na won etia so abubum police for gina opa o and to police for enyehwe Dr. George Ekufu Dampare so ama meka ho ehwe sana ni nyina Dr. George Ekufu Dampare yade se odi ahye ne trim se oye we nyina se de John Dramani Mahama ebe retain no na sa sika bi ntu nyina akra kọ so otimi ekotuatua sika bi ni nyina ene John Dramani Mahama shine na asia konya Dampare sana ni age na osi owo 65 no abusuafo ene no kre na odi yenko na yenko tie emfri Paul Adom okere ho.
Police Independence Day. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, friends today, enemies. Hey, Dr. Dampare, I told you that when Peter Namfuri was IGP, we don't know him. He's just doing the work. SS Omani was IGP. We don't know him. He's doing the work. Al-Hassan was IGP. We don't know him. Today's editorial is at a different level. Police Independence Day. Dampare is gone. This is police. After 68 years of Ghana's independence, the Ghana Police Service today has been liberated. At long last, the battle has ended and Dampare has been removed by John Dramani Mahama. Felix Kwachio Fosu, congratulations. The 78 million is working. They gave 78 million to Felix Kwachio. You see how it's working? Quick. He has brought a letter, fired Dampare. Police Independence Day. Today is Ghana's police. Every policeman go and celebrate. Except those who are part of DIP or what do they call them? Policeman go and celebrate. We have a feisty editorial coming. You can't go anywhere. This editorial, you can't miss it. Now I'll tell you a few things in the editorial, so you wait. Do you know that Dr. Dampare is alleged to have taken some money to give to high-profile officials at Jubilee House? We will mention the amount of money and we will hint you those he gave the money to. Those he gave the money to, they are not criminals. So they knew that he was trying to pay from the allegation. He was trying to pay them so that he keeps his job. 48 hours ago, Dampare carried dollars. Where did he get the dollars from? We'll show you that one too. Dr. Dampare. Now, how old is Dr. Dampare? Today that he has been fired, information is coming in that Sana, as the guns say, Asomoa, Dampare is not 55, he's 62. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Dampare was frequenting, okay, I won't say, let me put it, C homes. Thank you. Dampare was frequenting C homes, thinking that he was going to hoodwink John Dramani Mahama, because in the final months, days and hours to the election, Dr. Dampare was confident that he had received the confidence of opposition leader, as he then was, John Dramani Mahama. Today he has been shown the red card. And it's not ended though, it is now starting. Where was he getting money from to pay civil society? Frank Thomas. Where was Dampare getting money to pay journalists, media houses, civil society? Today, we will unravel everything, Dr. Dampare. We told him. Why? Why do you have to do police as if you are a superstar? Why do you do? I'm going to read a letter, a Facebook post with the police, and it was all about Dampare. And the police were saying that, look, MPP, if you don't change this man, we will vote you out. We and our family. Go and check the police stations and compare to 2020. Check. You will see. Why should Dr. Baumia suffer for this? Dr. Baumia, what has he done? to suffer for Dampare's intransigence. Intransigent and politicking. IGP, excessive politicking. Are you a superstar? You go and catch Satawale, put him inside, catch Usubimpa. Today, there's a lot we're going to say. Then he was allegedly carrying money to Jubilee House 48 hours ago. Money, power, cash, dollars. He gave it to 2 senior officials at Jubilee House. 2 high-profile officials at Jubilee House. They took the money. They took it. 2 high-profile officials. It's alleged that Dampare carried money to them. The allegation is there. Everybody is talking about it this evening. Everybody is calling me about it. Tonight we are going to share it. Put the Police Independence Day there. Put the Police Independence Day. You know the reason why I'm talking plenty? Because we are putting the documents together. You know the story just came? Dampare. Do you know the things he's done? Extrajudicial killing is what? Killing. He thinks he will go free. The Americans say something. They say election got consequences. Election. It got consequences. So those of us who were on the wrong side of the election supporting Alhaji Bawumia and believe that we're on the wrong side of the election, today John Mahama is bringing the country together. John Dramani Mahama and Felix Ofosu-Kwakye. As for Felix Kwakye, the 78 million is working. You see the first, after the 78 million, Pa is fired Dampare. 78 million allocated to his ministry at 3 of them. They are going to share 78 million. So they are doing the work. Now, Dr. Dampare thought that he will be maintained. So after the election, look at the embarrassing scene Ghana went through after the election. As if there's no police in Ghana. Everybody marauding about, people taking ballot boxes, snatching them here, counting and counting. We counted Ablekuma up to when? After 900 hours of the election, we're still counting Ablekuma. Why? Because the police will not stand firm to make sure that the right things happen so that he wanted to be IGP. Today, the police have had their independence. Police Independence Day. The traitor and the tyrant is gone away. That is the Nebuchadnezzar, Akufu Dampare. He's a tyrant and he's gone away. And today we are going to deal with him. He shouldn't watch this show. Tell him that he shouldn't watch it, otherwise he'll cry. The things we are going to say and the evidence we are going to bring, he will cry. Today he's been fired. Today, finally, he's been fired. The people say I should calm down and take a break. After the break, friends today, enemies tomorrow. After the break, we'll be here.
To scrap some taxes or impose some taxes, they don't include what will enable him to abolish the 10% sport betting tax. If it comes to Parliament tomorrow with it, so be fine. So be it. But as we speak, that is not included. But we all want that to go. And so we are drawing his attention that rather what he focused on, the 10% withholding tax on lotto winning, is not the same as the sport betting tax he seeks to abolish.
As he told Parliament. And the 10% on lotto has not been implemented.
Not at all. So it is better for him to clarify. Nobody begrudges him. It is better for him to clarify and come with that. Then, on the taxes they have introduced, I've heard them say that, he had a smart way to make up for the revenue shortfalls. Mm-hmm. And the smart way he's going to do that is the tax refund account that he says is going to reduce from 6% to 4%. And I heard him say that is going to save the taxpayer some cost. Jesus Christ, that is never true. The tax refund act, what is it? Government says that every year, all the non-oil revenues I collect, I will earmark 6% of that into a certain account, such that if people come to file for tax refund, I'll go to that account, dip my hands into it, and take some to pay them. If at the end of the year, how much tax refund application that come to government is not up to the amount, the remaining amount comes to the consolidated fund and government spends it. And now he says that instead of doing 6%, I'd rather take 4% of the non-oil revenue into that account to use it to pay tax refund account. It is government money. It is government money that it spends all the time, revenue. So this is no ingenuity. It doesn't save government any amount. It is money that you say that every month when I take my salary, I'll put 5 Ghana cedis aside in case demands from the family come. Then I'll use it to pay. Then today you are saying that, oh, these days demands from family don't even come regularly. So instead of 5 cedis every month, I'm making it 3 cedis. Then you tell me that the 2 cedis that you have is a gain to you. It is your money anyway that you're supposed to spend. Government can decide that I won't even have the tax refund account. Anything is in the consolidated fund. If people file for tax refunds, then I will pay to them. There is no ingenuity anywhere. So he is not replacing or plugging the hole that has been created by the tax cuts with that. In any case, that is just about 3.8 billion. The tax cuts are far more than that. Rather, what he has done is that he is scrapping 3 taxes and replacing them with 4 new taxes. And people are not paying attention because as he was reading, where he was scrapping the taxes, he listed all of them together. So when he mentions them, they all sink and gets into your ears. But the ones he's introducing, he will put one in page 1, go to page 10, put another one, go to page 15, put another one. So you are not likely to follow it. But these are the taxes he's introducing. 1, he is introducing the growth and sustainability levy. Already, there's a growth and sustainability levy that is charged on the mining companies and those things by 1%. He says that he's increasing that to 3%. Then also, the sunset clause suggests that levy should come to end this year. Atufosi says he's extending it from 2025 to 2028. That is true.
What clause? What's that clause?
The sunset clause.
Sunset clause.
Exactly.
What kind of tax is that?
You know, the growth and sustainability levy is supposed to end this year. When Finance Minister Kenofurata brought it, he said after 2025, we will be done with exactly what we want to do. So we will not implement that again. Now, Atufosi says...
He's continuing it.
Atufosi says he's extended it.
How is that tax collected? Who pays it?
It's the mining companies.
Oh, it's also still on the mining companies. Okay.
So then again, he is seeking to impose special import levy. Okay, special import levy from 2005 to 2008. Remember when President Kufuor came, he removed the special import levy.
What is it? What does it charge?
It's charged on imports.
Any imports? Any and every?
There's a category of items. They said they were going to reduce import duties. Today they are charging. And throughout the budget, we never heard anything about reduction in import duties. Then again, they are charging non-life insurance. Okay, they are charging a tax on non-life insurance. Rather, what they are seeking to do is remove the VAT exemption, because President Kufuor placed VAT exemption on all non-life insurance. All. Now they are saying they are going to charge, so they are taking away the exemption. So in effect, they are introducing 4 new taxes, scrapping 3. If you add the road toll, that was 0 rated by President Kufuor that they want to bring. If you want to add that one, it means they are introducing 5 taxes in the budget, scrapping 3, adding 5 to make way for the revenue shortfall. So if they say that they are going to make for the revenue shortfall
from e-levy especially.
Yeah, revenue shortfall from e-levy, from the betting tax if they do, and then also from the 1.5 withholding tax on gold exports. Okay, 3 taxes, and they are introducing 5. When President Kufuor removed or abolished 17 different taxes in 2017, not a single tax was introduced in that year. Not one. Kufuor removed 17.
Did they talk about? I'll be coming to you. Text messages. Get ready. I'll be coming to you soon. Did they talk about e-levy? Did I say e-levy? 24-hour economy.
Paul, it's interesting. You see, the 24-hour economy was the cornerstone of their campaign. President Mahama delivered a State of the Nation address. We never had anything comprehensive about the 24-hour economy. The finance minister has come to Parliament, delivered the budget. We've never heard anything comprehensive about the 24-hour economy. All of them deferred. The minister said, when the president said, when finance minister comes, he says, we will bring a policy. Look, it's all hoax. They just deceive people. Today you hear, it is not compulsory. Tomorrow you hear another thing. The jobs that throughout this budget, did you hear any line properly so designated for job creation? No. No novelty, no ingenuity. The budget actually lacked plan. Okay? So I don't know what exactly the finance minister was seeking to do. Look at what he said. There's going to be quarterly adjustment of electricity tariffs.
Quarterly.
So
we're going
today,
up.
every 3 months, he's going to increase electricity tariffs. This is what the finance minister said today. Quarterly adjustment of electricity tariffs. So I want Ghanaians to take their time, pay attention to what he said today, and you realize that, look, it's going to be messy. It's going to be total messy. Quarterly adjustment of electricity tariffs in this country. Every 3 months. It's just like we've done with the deregulation of fuel prices. Every now and then there's a pricing window, and then they come and they say one thing or the other. Quarterly adjustment of electricity prices in this country. You didn't hear anything about infrastructure? Okay? Mm-hmm. Now he says even GET Fund. Mm-hmm. They are going to uncap GET Fund and finance free SHS through GET Fund. But Paul, you know very well, you know the GET Fund Act. Basically, GET Fund is for infrastructure.
Yeah.
GET Fund is basically for infrastructure. What then happens to schools under trees? What then happens to education infrastructure in
But
our
where
schools?
was free SHS being financed from?
Free SHS was funded from the annual budget funding amount.
So why can't they do that? Why are they going to?
It's as simple as that. Why do you want to touch GET Fund? Akufo-Addo, for 8 solid years, funded free SHS from government national budget, the annual budget funding amount, without a problem. Even when there was COVID and Russia and Ukraine, President Akufo-Addo said, because there is global crisis and challenges, I'm no longer staying committed to free senior high school. Today, you say you want to fund free SHS through GET Fund. Then what becomes of GET Fund's core responsibility for providing education infrastructure in this country? Look, the guys are going to mess up with this. They simply cannot get it, and they just want to put their hands on anything and then come to anything. Now you heard him say he's going to increase the cost of gas to power producers. Mm-hmm. Okay? Increase the cost of gas to power producers and some private companies, Car Power and Do. If you increase the cost of gas that Ghana Gas supplies to Car Power,
the electricity tariff will go up.
Electricity prices will go up. Electricity prices will go up. These are the effects of the words the finance minister mentioned today. Why is government seeking to increase gas prices to companies that are giving us electricity? So if I'm the one producing electricity...
But what's the point? Are we selling the gas too cheap?
I don't understand. And you increase the price to them. You're telling them to pass on the cost
through
to the
PURC.
consumer. Exactly, to the consumer.
PURC may block it.
To the consumer. That is
PURC
why...
have power to block it, don't they?
We will see. That is why they are saying there will be quarterly adjustment of electricity prices. So these are the things we need to pay attention to as a country and see what the plan is. How can you preach about austerity? They are talking about austerity, cutting this, but in practice, it's extravagance. You are seeking more appropriation than what the government that you said was a big government is seeking.
That's a big story that we have to stay with.
No creativity in the budget, and the figures they have put across. Primary balance figures, computation that is wrong, using all kinds of arrests that do not find expression in the definition of the primary balance, and figures that have not been verified. And the minister said something. He said that total expenditure as a percentage of revenue for 2024 was 26%. And that he is going to do total expenditure as a percentage of revenue of 20%.